International Nurses Day is traditionally celebrated around the world every May the 12th, the anniversary of Florence Nightingale's birth. Across the NCA, we are marking the day in our care organisations and corporately with small socially distanced events, tea parties, cake, and saying a massive thank you, not just to our nursing workforce, but to all of those who've stepped up to help, been redeployed into other roles, or who've kept the wheels turning behind the scenes in roles like estates, laundry and admin. We're rightly proud of each and every one of our NCA family. Our nursing workforce is some of the best in the country, and it's not just us that think that. Our CQC ratings show just how brilliant you are. Whilst it's International Nurses Day, it's important we recognise that nurses work as part of a team, so this is a message for everyone. As we begin to look forward to future healthcare, to build on the work we've done and our vision for the future, we know better days are coming. Yet we will never forget those we've lost, or those whose lives have changed forever. Our theme for this year is recognise, reflect and regenerate. Now is the time for regeneration. The pandemic continues to stretch us, to test our resilience, but the vaccine gives us hope. It's been hard, we recognise that. If you're struggling or need any support, please remember to access the SCARF resources, either via the intranet or the folders located on wards and in departments. Finally, our nursing directors and I have a message we'd like to share with you.
We were all thrown in the deep end. Being hopeful wasn't easy.
We were on our guard 24/7. Praying we don't start feeling wheezy.
COVID-19 brought such a storm. It's all anyone talked about.
Will normality ever resume? That is something that we doubt.
Vulnerable colleagues were asked to shield. Our team had been divided.
No clues of when normal will return. Our future undecided.
So many changes in the workplace, staffing levels critically low.
Our working hours are increased to help with patient flow.
We learned more and more every day. We practiced infection prevention.
Washing our hands, singing happy birthday twice. Too many times to mention.
Changes to the way we worked. Changes with the wards.
Changes made to keep us safe. We had to work towards.
More tasks were added to our day, cleaning equipment and our workspace.
Ensuring we are socially distanced as the virus picked up pace.
I remember being fit tested, thoughts racing through my head.
This means I'll work in high-risk areas as the virus continues to spread.
Patients were not allowed visitors. No family members to wipe their tears.
No familiar faces to hold their hands. No one they knew to lessen their fears.
The hospital corridors were empty, like I've never seen before.
Patients confined to their beds, behind closed doors.
We received daily updates, emailed us to keep us informed.
About the number of patients with COVID, about the COVID wards.
We had to be strong for our families, for the patients in our care.
For our colleagues fighting the very same battle. For each other, we have to be there.
People showed us their support, donating things to help us through.
They sent us food and water, moisturisers and treats too.
Many thoughtful school children made posters for us to display.
To bring a smile to our faces, to help lessen our dismay.
Signs posted in windows of homes, thanking the NHS for all they are doing.
Motivating us on our drives to work, knowing they were put there for our viewing.
People stood out on their doorstep every Thursday night.
They clapped and cheered for the NHS to support us in this fight.
I had to make a difficult decision. Bringing the virus home caused me alarm.
My daughter moved in with her grandparents, so I knew she would be safe from harm.
It broke my heart to leave her, but I knew it was for the best.
I knew it wouldn't be forever, but for how long, no one could guess.
A COVID kindness Facebook page was created for us all.
To have a means of communication, making sure our team didn't fall.
Wobble rooms were established for staff to find some peace.
A place for when things got too much, somewhere our anxiety could decrease.
Local lockdowns were introduced to protect our NHS.
People who could work from home should work at their home address.
Non-essential shops were shut. All travel put on hold.
Pubs, clubs, and restaurants closed until this virus is controlled.
As the months went by, we began to see light.
The rollout of the vaccine. This should help us win this fight.
Through hard work and dedication, our vaccines were received.
Our hopes of COVID being abolished were closer to being achieved.
1 year on, we're still fighting. COVID is still here.
But I feel we have the power to overcome our fear.
COVID has changed our lives forever. It's something we will never forget.
It's something I hope will never repeat, but it isn't over just yet.
Things seem much more positive now. We are finally winning.
Entering the recovery phase. The start of our new beginning.